You can never learn enough. The best hairstylists are the ones that never stop learning. They're the ones who constantly grow themselves and their art and their craft and bring new techniques to their clients. So that's something that I feel is very important because education's everything.
So you live in NorCal.
I do.
You're based in Sacramento, California.
Yes.
Did you ever imagine that you would have so many people liking your work and following you
No.
to such a degree?
No, I say this a million times, but I really started because, you know, with having a family and stuff, it's really hard for me to get out and network with people. So social media platform was the way that I've always gone. I feel like social media and Instagram in particular has really allowed people from all over to view my work. I could stay in my hometown and still do what I love to do and still gain recognition. It started with my name change, really. People started seeing my work and they liked it, but my name was so long, so I was like, well, I'm Painted Hair. And so that is what really was the defining moment, and that's what changed everything.
And now, I mean, you've got so many people following you. It's opened up the doors. I mean, you're really out there, you're educating, you're doing classes. Did you always want to be an educator?
Well, I feel like I've always had it in me because I had such an amazing mentor and I had such an amazing educational background. I think it was just more me stepping outside of my comfort zone. I did my first class locally in Northern California, and then from there a lot of stylists from around the country were saying, come to New York, come to Atlanta, and so that's what really got me to start traveling, because I'm like, wow, not only am I able to teach what I'm so passionate about, but I'm able to travel and do it pretty much at my convenience.
Tell me a little bit about, you know, B3 and how you came to use it and you know, why you love it so much.
Actually, I found out about B3 at Behind the Chair. I got a few samples in my bag, and at the time I wasn't using a bond builder, but as I was starting to see my sessions clients come in more and more, I knew, like, hey, if I'm going to be lightening them, I need to have something in there. I need to rebuild these bonds so they don't break. I loved B3 when I first used it. I loved how it made my lightener very consistent, and I loved how healthy and beautiful, you know, my client's hair came out by the time her process was over. So that was amazing and awesome for me.
Are you using it in all of your color services?
I am. I'm using it in my base colors, I'm using it in my toners, I'm using it all across the board. So I tried it and I just fell in love with it.
Times have really changed since I started doing hair, since you started doing hair. I mean, anyone out there that has, you know, the passion, the drive, and wants to share themselves, I feel like can be noticed.
I feel like with that recognition comes huge responsibility, and I feel like a lot of stylists are stepping up to the plate and making sure that they're making a positive impact, which is great because it's just strengthening the community and it's getting people to share knowledge, and it's just making the industry so much stronger than ever. So it's a wonderful time to be a hairstylist.